Hello guys, this is Jonathan Steadman, and in this video, basically I'm going to show you guys how to use the terminal in Linux. Well, for terminal, you guys may ask, what sort of things can I do with using a terminal? Like there's thousands of things you can really do with a terminal. We can update the system, we can install softwares, we can edit some files, and basically we can do whatever we want on it, same as how we use the graphical user interface. But the terminal was actually made to make things done to be a lot quicker. So if we basically just want to update the system with a click, then we would use a terminal. So in this video, I'll be showing you guys how to basically use the terminal and how to basically go around with all the files and managing them. Okay, so open up the terminal by doing Ctrl-Alt-T, and it should open up the terminal. Okay, so once I have a terminal opened, what we're going to be doing right now is show you guys how to basically update your system. So to do this, what you guys will need to do is sudo. And you guys may ask, what is sudo? Well, sudo will allow us to go to our root privileges. So with sudo, we have a freedom to do whatever we want. But once you have executed this command, you're going to have to do a password, and then that should allow us to do the command. So I'll show you an example. So do sudo apt update, and then this should check for any updates at all. And then once it has finished for updates, you should just say all the packages up to date. Good. So it will tell you for sudo password. So basically, we have to be a root user to be able to update with system. Okay, so you guys may ask how to actually update it, because all it did, all this did was just scan if there's any available updates, then it actually update to system. So to actually update the system, what you guys want to do is sudo apt get upgrade, and it should upgrade your system. And there's nothing needs upgrading, so I don't need to worry about that. Okay, click on do clear to basically clear all this text away, and we should be back like this. Okay, so if you guys want to list all the directories, do ls, and they should list all the files and all the directories that you guys have created. Okay, so what you guys can also do is you can also go to different directories, such as doing cd and documents. So cd will allow us to go to a directory. So if you want to go to a documents directory, what you guys want to do is do cd documents, and this should allow us into the documents area. And now do ls again, and this should display everything, all the files that we'll have on the computer. But if we basically don't have a nano installed, now I'm going to show you guys how to install softwares. Do sudo apt install, and all we're going to be installing is nano. This will allow us to basically have a text editor with Linux, and I trust and I believe that nano is the best for beginners. So press onto the enter key so you're able to install it, and nano is pre-installed for me, but it might be different for you guys. It depends what Linux distribution that you guys are using. If you're using Elementary OS, then it should be pre-installed. Basically, it's pre-installed on most distributions that is based on Ubuntu or Debian based distros. Okay, so basically once I have done that, what you guys can also do is do ls, and this should list out all the directories. Now, well guys, we need to go to cd, and I will go into my college. Actually, I don't want to go to my college work, it might show up my personal data. I'm just going to go to my personal files. Too many arguments. Okay. Oh wait, I know why. What you guys want to do is do this, and now we can do personal files, and this should allow us into my personal files. Now we can do ls, and basically we can go to cd, and then we can go to website for noobs, for my case, and then from here what you can do is create a file, but you guys don't have to follow me here. We can just stay at the documents area. To basically go back, what you guys will need to do is do cd dot, and this cd dot dot, and this should allow us to go back to the documents area and stay there. Okay, stay there. We're gonna just stay there to show you guys basically how to move to another directory and how to go back from a directory. So just do cd dot dot to go back. Okay, so to make a new document on your system, what you guys want to do is do nano, and now we can do jelly dot txt, and this should allow us to create a text file. Okay, so from here what you guys can do is hello world, I love you, please be my friend because I have no friends. I have no friends. Sad face. So sad. I have no friends. Okay, so basically once I have done that, what you guys can do is Control X, and this will allow you to basically exit, and from here it will tell you do you want to save it or not. So do Control C if you do not want to save it at all, or do N if you don't want to save it, but in our case we will save it. So press onto yes, and I'll press onto enter key, and this should save it. If I want to go back to it, for in case if you did a mistake, then you guys can do nano, and you guys can do jelly.txt, and this should reopen it. Okay, so to go back to a directory, just do that and you should be back. So that was basically how to basically use a terminal. Let me just do ls to list out all the directories. We basically do cd to go to a directory, so do pictures. If you do cd pictures, then this should take us to the pictures directory. We can also do ls, and this will display every image that there is I have saved on this computer. Okay, so we did a lot today, didn't we? I just told you guys the basics of how to use a terminal. We can do way more in here. You guys can basically do whatever you want. In fact, guys, I want to show you something cool. If we do sudo apt install Hollywood, you guys are gonna love this. Okay, so I have it already got installed, but while we're installing it, you're gonna have to press onto yes to be able to install it. So let me install something that I didn't install yet. So I'm gonna show you guys. Okay, so if something is not installed, well, it is installed. Okay, sudo apt install Google. I think I can install that. No, it's Google R. Okay, sudo apt install Google. Okay, don't worry about that. You can do clear, and basically it will basically tell you if I want to. I will show I want to install it, and we'll guys have to press onto yes, and it should be able to be installed. It's basically going to say that. Okay, so I'm going to show you something cool. I showed you guys how to install Hollywood, and if I run Hollywood, then this is what will happen. See guys, so you can actually be a hacker and look cool in front of a girlfriend. Isn't that awesome, guys? So yeah. This is amazing. We can increase the size of it if we wanted to. We can press into the F11 key and it should just do that, and it's pretty amazing. Not gonna lie, I look like a hacker. But yeah, you guys can basically do whatever you want here and so on. Okay, to exit we can do Control C on most programs. I'm just gonna exit for the X bar. Okay, so I'm gonna have to do there, because this was just basically a very short video about the basics of how to use a terminal, of how I believe a beginner should be able to learn how to use a terminal. So in this video, what we have learned is how to basically create a new file with using nano, and to basically have learned how to go to a directory to another directory, and how to list out of the directories that you have in one terminal. We also have learned how to install softwares on your computer. We also have learned how to update your system using the terminal and so on. So yeah, in the next episode I'm going to go a little bit more advanced of how to use the terminal, but this was basically just a simple introduction of what you could do within using the terminal, and just the basics commands that you guys should definitely know about. Anyway guys, please like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Bye bye.